Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why she's less likely to flake and she's more likely to create an emotional bond with you. If one, you retain, and two, you're ambitious and you have something going for your life, and you create a routine that can't be shaken or broken. Because the thing is, like, someone like Damian Lillard, he was talking about how, like, if he wins or he loses a game or something, he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna be doing the same thing, like, when he gets back to practice. Like, he's gonna have the same routine every single day, and like his routine doesn't really change regardless of if he wins or if he loses. And this is the same thing that you can this is the same approach that you can put in your life, in your attraction life, in your maybe your business life, your work life, your life in general. If you're unshaken by a woman's flake rate, if you're unshaken by circumstances, meaning your mood is the same regardless of what happens, you have no ups or downs, you're constantly in the same type of mood. Like, your heartbeat is like the same mood. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, it stays the same. It stays the same regardless of situation and circumstance. You pretty much have a leg up in any social situation, any business situation, and you have an advantage in life, because a man who's attached to his emotions, and a man who's attached to what the actions of, let's say, a woman or something like that, they're gonna be looked at as someone who isn't fulfilling his work, his responsibility. Because the thing is, the secret is to really get to where you want to be is not to be too high and not to be too low. You have to stay kind of the same regardless of anything happens. If she leaves you on red, stay the same. If she answers your phone, stay on the same. If she disses you, stay the same. If she blocks you, stay the same. If she wants to be with you, stay the same. A person who isn't attached to a certain circumstance is a very powerful person. This is called stoicism. Someone who the practice of being indifferent regardless. This is a really powerful technique that you can pretty much use. And to help you, like, stay the same, and to help you, like, become stoic and just become very, let's say, alpha in your emotions and things like that, it would be in your best interest to do things that make you feel good, to make feeling good a priority in your life, to be on retention so you can feel good. It would be in your best interest to do all those things, because the thing is, if you relapse, it just seems that you're more attached to your emotions. Maybe some things in the past that you weren't really too okay with, they start coming back into your life, or you start having, like, you start getting attached to your past. Maybe some things that didn't work out, you start getting attached to it. Some things that did work out, you start getting attached to it. And this is kind of a problem if you really want to live a more significant life, because if you're ever going for something, if you're ever doing something, there's obviously going to be lows and there's always going to be highs. But the man who can literally stay the same, the man who can stay the same regardless of what happens or not, is usually the man with the upper hand. Because a lot of things in society are up and down. They're up and down. Some days it might go your way, some days it might not go your way. Some days you could be on top of the world, some days you might feel depressed. The good thing is, if you're not attached to any of those feelings, and you know they're just feelings that come and go, because feelings and things are temporary. This whole world is temporary. Everything is temporary. So if you're not too attached to anything, then you're going to have the upper hand in everything. You want her to feel more emotions than you. You want to put your indifference, you want it to get to the point where your indifference is making her feel emotion. You're just doing the same thing. You're consistently getting better. You're consistently getting better every single day. And the more consistent you get better, the easier it is to be happy, regardless of the easier it is to be detached from an outcome. Because the thing is, if you're, let's say, not putting any work when it comes to, let's say, anything, and it doesn't go as planned, it doesn't go as planned as you want it to, you're probably gonna beat yourself up, and your mood is probably gonna do a dramatic downfall, because you realize that it was you were part of the reason why it didn't go anywhere, or the business thing did not go anywhere. You weren't putting in the consistent work. And if, like I said, if you let your emotions kind of dictate your actions, then you won't have as much leeway, and your decision making might be vague a little bit. It might be a little bit vague. So I mean, the best thing is, like I said, to consistently put in the work regardless of the situation, meaning consistently like hitting the gym, consistently meditating, consistently retaining, if that's what you want to do, consistently just working on your certain skills, consistently putting yourself out there, and just consistently being an overall better person, a better individual. Because what happens is, once you believe things that are supposed to come to you, once you believe that certain things you deserve certain things, the world has no choice but to give you those things. And your belief is going to skyrocket if you put in consistent work. Consistent work gets the result. Consistent work and consistent belief, and consistently believing that you deserve certain things, and you steadily working for it, is pretty much the antidote, is pretty much the way to get anything that you really want. And NoFap helps you with this, because like I said, once you ejaculate from NoFap, once you relapse, your mood, it might take a certain switch. You might not be as happy as you were. You might even feel a little bit regret. You might feel a little bit down on yourself. You might feel just a little bit down on yourself. You might think, hey, what I did wasn't as good as I should be, and now I'm reaping the consequences of my actions. And like I said, this is a big problem. The best thing for you to do is just to retain and consistently improve every single day. Because once you do that, you're not going to be as attached to the actions of her, to the actions of other people, to the actions of anything. Because like, if you go through adversity, because everybody goes through adversity at some times. I mean, that's just a thing of life. There's going to be adversity that is thrown at you, but the response and how well you are off in life is your response. Like, because of adversity comes, are you gonna put a sour mood? Are you gonna put a sour attitude and be just very low vibrational, meaning you're gonna be very pessimistic, negative, and you're gonna think the world is out to get you? Or you're gonna put your head up and regardless consistently do what you were doing of kaizening and improving every single day. If you can do this, then you're gonna be sort of invincible. Because the thing is, like, once adversity hits, a lot of people who have not been putting in the work, they're gonna feel the consequences of their actions. They're gonna feel her pull back. They're gonna feel that sting of not getting the choosing signals that they want, because they haven't been working on themselves consistently. They're gonna feel certain things. But if you're consistently, let's say, working on yourself, and you're getting better 1% every single day, regardless of what happens, you're still gonna be okay with yourself. Don't let yourself be the reason why you're not transcending as best as you want to. Be in control of the things that you can control. Be in control of, let's say, your physical appearance. Be in control of your spiritual life. Be in control of your finances. Be in control of all the things that you can be in control of, and then let the rest work itself out. Things usually start to work out for themselves once you're detached from the outcome. Once you're detached from the outcome, things will start working out from themselves. Because I guess someone said that desire is the root of all suffering, or attachment is the root of all suffering. Because if you're attached to something that's not, let's say, yourself, if you're attached to something that you can't control, you will be let down eventually, regardless of how it's going right now. If you're attached to it, you will be let down. If you're attached to something, especially if you're attached to, let's say, a woman, or you're attached to like a business outcome or something like that. The moment you're detached from the outcome is when all the things will be granted unto you. You have to be attached. You have to be okay regardless if she's with you or she's not. If you hit that number or you don't. If you get that promotion or you don't. You have to be detached from the outcome. And you have to keep doing the same consistently, putting in the same consistent effort every single day. And then eventually all things will be given to you. You will get what you are. You will get what you were seeking. What you seek is seeking you. So, I mean, like I said, it's best to detach from the outcome. It's best to go on retention. Retention helps you become detached from the outcome. Because for some reason, if you have like a full set and you've been consistently putting in work, you're attracting very high vibrational things to you. So regardless if she says yes or no, you're still okay with yourself. You're still becoming the person that you want to be. And then eventually when you become that person, or when you're becoming that person, someone who is in alignment with who you should be with, or what business number you should hit or something like that, they will be given to you. They will be attracted to you, because you're holding, the whole key of this is holding a vibrational frequency. You're holding a specific mood on purpose. The whole key is this, the whole secret is this, is to hold a specific mood on purpose. It's to naturally feel good with your mood on purpose, and then things that are aligned with how you're feeling will be just given to you. And then you're going to look back and you're going to realize, wow, I really did something for myself. If that makes sense. So yeah, if you have questions about it, comment down below, and like this video, and comment and subscribe below. Peace.